Now we're going to solve the seventh question of this past question, and it reads: how many three-digit numbers greater than 150 can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without replacement? Option A 180, option B 195, option C 205, option D 51, option E not. Now this problem is extracted from permutation, okay? Now what are we expected to do here? It is required that we form three-digit numbers that will be greater than 150, and we are to use the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember the condition: get three-digit numbers. The three-digit numbers are expected to be greater than 150. How many of these numbers can you get using these digits? That's the meaning of this question, without replacement. Now for this problem, we are going to apply the technique of place value to solve this problem. And I'd like to state that for this question, there are two cases. One of them will be the most difficult case. The other one will be the freestyle case. Is that okay? Now, we are going to treat these two cases independently and then add them to get our answer. So, I'm going to quickly start. We have the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to use. Case 1. Case 1, I'm going to create 100 tens and units column. So we have something like this, then 100, tens, and units. Remember, we have to form numbers greater than what? 150. Now, in the first case, which is the most difficult case, I decide to use. Just imagine I said, okay, let me start the 100 place value with 1. If you start the 100 place value with this digit 1, it means that, okay, fine, we are saying that let us just have only one way of filling this place value, one way. Do you know that it's going to leave the tens place value with only one possible digit from here to fill it? And that digit is going to be 5. If you fill this tens place value with any other digit from here, apart from this 5, you can never get a number greater than 150. But if you fill it with 5, then you can get a number greater than 150 on the condition that the 100 place value is filled with what? This digit 1. So here we have just one way of filling that place value. Now you see that with this arrangement, 2 digits are gone from here. We are left with 3 digits. Any of the 3 digits, which is either 2, 3, or 4, can actually fill this place value unit. So here either 2 or 3 or 4 can fill this unit place value. And how many chances or possibility do we have here? 3, giving us 3 ways. So working this out, we multiply all the ways. 1 times 1 times 3 times 3 ways. And of course, this is going to give us 3 ways. Take note of that. We move on to case 2, the freestyle case, okay? Case 2. You'll see why I call this case the freestyle case. Alright. In the case 2, we have something like this. 100, tens, and unit. So in this case 2, just imagine that you said, okay, I want to fill the 100 place value with any of the following digits, either 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So you fill here with either 2 or 3 or 4, or you decide to fill it with 5. Do you know that any of these digits that you use in filling this 100 place value, whatever you fill the tens and unit place value, you get a number greater than 150. Think, for example, if I started here with 2, you know already that we'll be getting 200 and something, which is already greater than 150. So here with this arrangement, we have 4 different ways or possibilities. If any one of these digits fills this 100 place value, if any one of these digits fill this 100 place value, out of these 5 digits will be left with how many digits? 4 digits. Those 4 digits, any one of them can enter here. So here we have 4 ways again of filling it. Out of the 4, 1 has been used to fill this tens place value, leaving us with how many digits? 3 digits. Any of those 3 can fill this unit place value. So we'll have 3 ways. Working this out, this is going to be equal to 4 ways times 4 ways times 3 ways. If you multiply this, you get 48 ways. So all we need to do is add up these ways. If we add up the ways, it implies that 3 ways plus 48 ways is going to give us how many ways? 51 ways. That 51 ways simply means 51 numbers. 51 ways or numbers. So if you are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to form 3-digit numbers that will be greater than 150 without replacement, there will be 51 such possible numbers that can be formed. And that goes with option D. Let us now move on to question number 8.